I got big ass, but I got big Donkey Kong looking, but I got big ass, but what is up with this here fucking phone, bro? Danny, for this motherfucker that calls himself Danny Towers. You guys up too? Just woke up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Danny. You guys up to, man? Who lives in their mom's basement? Any basement dwellers out there? What mom make for dinner? What's up, buddy? Yeah. I fell asleep yesterday, buddy. I went back to bed. I went to bed, buddy. I work a lot, bro. Yeah, now I bet you need the jingle. Basically, yeah. Hold on a second. I got you, bro. Ready? Look. I hit that super chat. You hit my super chat. The hat doesn't do it anymore. Now, good daddy, get a jingle. It's open. Just woke up, buddy. Yeah, I went to sleep yesterday, bro. This job be kicking my ass sometimes, bro. You ever been a swan surrounded by a bunch of ducks? Don't rush me.
I see. I can't get over there because you're streaming now. I want the whole fucking thing.
Now, could daddy get a jingle? Look like the super chat stalker. You're gonna jump right on its back. As soon as I light it up, I'm gonna jump on its back. You know what I mean? What are you up to, buddy? Gonna have a live tube showing in a little while, bro. As soon as I light it up, man, I'm gonna pull out my tube, bro. You feel that? I literally just woke up, bro. I was eating tacos when I woke up. Breakfast of champions. Can't believe I slept that long, bro. I must have been tired. Must have been tired. Just this will be a lot easier if you just laid back. Guys got to super chat it, man. We got to smoke these guys. They're playing on my internet when I was sleeping. It's fucking raining out, boy. Well, it was. Fucking spilled coffee everywhere on my door. You ever spill coffee on your front door? There it is. This should be a lottie there. T minus 2 minutes. It's a new record. Look already. Look ready. Look. Fucking playing on my internet again. Were they playing on my internet when I was sleeping? That boy good. Don't soup me up, bro. I literally just woke up. Don't soup me up, bro. I jump right through this window. I jump right on that fucking roof. I jump right over that building for another super jet. Were they playing on the internet again? It doesn't work for them, does it? And that was quick, huh? That's how I like it. Fast and hard. Well, I was watching like these documentaries last night. I just went to sleep. You know what it is? I just needed to lay out yesterday, bro. I was gonna stream and stuff, but I didn't have the energy. Believe it or not, streaming takes a lot of energy. It really does. You know what I mean? I gotta like keep pointing. This would be a lot. Like, what did you say? This would be a lot easier if you just lay it back. Yeah. What is that? IKR. What is that? Akia? Akia? You want to send super chat? You think I'm super? I think I work tomorrow night. I don't know. I gotta look at the schedule. I see one of my employers texted me today. I seen that this morning. I checked it. I was making sure that I had to go to work. I couldn't read it all. Oh, this is my song right here. Uh, 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 uh. Did Daddy light it up again? Did Daddy do it again? He did it pretty quick, huh? Hard and fast. My mouth's open. Remember, super chats always come in threes. Coffee won't stay hot. Drinking coffee and like burping up tacos. It's not a good taste in your mouth, bro. It's really not, bro. No. What I need is a super chat to release me. Yes, listen. Yeah, listen. Listen, he got jism on my hat. You can't squirt me with your... The fuck is that, bro? I bet he let right there. Hard to do that faces. Listen, I have somebody look like he just crawled out from under a rock. Don't I? And that motherfucker still, motherfucker look like he just crawled out from under a rock and he still lit it up. I just woke up, man. Didn't clear the coal out my eyes yet. Still lit it up. It's a dedication. It's like a dedication. Hold on. I'm trying to get this hat right. Hold on. Another super chat. They're gonna love me again. Hope you're having a good day too, buddy. I just woke up. I like to make these flashes real quick and shit. Look like I crawled out from under a rock. You know what I mean? I tell you what, if I crawled out from under a rock, that motherfucking rock would light up. The rock would light up, boy. No, that's what I did last night. I was looking up like what a hillbilly was, like for like 6 hours and shit. And I figured out what a hillbilly is. It took me a little time. Ready? Look. We figured out what a hillbilly is. That's what happened. God, look like a hillbilly. I can disguise my face. What's up, buddy? I just woke up. I went to sleep yesterday. Yeah. Made Old Yeller yesterday, boy. with an invisible cloak. Yeah, I could light it up with a visible cloak on. I'd be like the invisible man making super chats, boy. Maybe they got an invisible cloak on their channel. That's why their analytics are invisible. Oh, here he comes. You know, I gotta go find a different hat. I kind of look like a weirdo. You know what I mean? kind of look like you, Billy. Kind of look like you, Billy. Coffee's nasty, bro. Don't rush me. I made a super chat before. What you guys do last night and stuff? I really went to sleep. This job catches up to me and shit. Now I'm like, with that sleep I got, I'm good for like 9 days straight. I go kick some ass. I don't even know my schedule. It doesn't even matter. It don't matter what my schedule is, bro. I hope the schedule can keep up with me. You know, that's how you got to be in life. Should be at work right now and shit. Don't let me. Hold on a second. Ready, look. Ready, look. That boy good. I just want to smoke with me and put out the vibe. Just streaming like this, like. I got alcohol. I just don't like drinking. I start drinking and shit. I get a little crazy. I can't wake up and drink like other people can. For real. I don't see how they can wake up and do that shit, bro. I can't, bro. The super chat Sadoshi do it again? No, it's messed up. I was having a dream. I was lighting it up and shit, and it woke me up and shit. Then I went live and lit it up. I guess it's not a dream, huh? I had a little dream. I was lighting it up. You know, it was weird about the dream as I was making green super chats, though, and I was dressed like Peter Pan, though. A weird fucking dream, bro. What kind of dream is that, you know? Literally, I was dressed like Peter Pan. I think it's because of that movie I watched the other day. Don't rush me. Don't rush me. Made that mistake. Sure got a big pumpkin eater. Big chunky Clydesdale. Can't even do. Where you guys at, man? I didn't get no Temu orders today. I'm kind of upset. Fucking Temu takes 6 weeks sometimes, bro. The fucking magic slippers? Huh? It's magic slippers, huh? Yes. That rock would get us, you damn right, that rock would light it up. Yes. Yes, fish. Yes. Yes, I am. Yes. Yes, fish can. Where'd Daddy go? Danny. Danny. Oh, the dollars. Danny got big, big bucks. Danny. Hold on, I'm heating up my coffee, man. That shit gets cold and stuff. It's because this cup I'm using, man. It's like not all the way up. Tried to use it, it's not all the way up. Yeah, it'll rock. Yo, rock. I heard rock had a little puck. Yo, I heard rock had a little puck. Tubular. Yeah, you guys like tubes? Yeah, you guys want to see my tube? Yeah, you like big tubes? Tubular. Hey, yo. Yeah, you guys want to see my tube? That's what I want to light it up and say. Yo, you want to see my tube? Tubular. Yeah, you want to light it up with my tube? It's tubular. I'm playing on my internet. They playing on Daddy's internet. You playing on Danny's internet. Listen, just let it happen. So what are you up to, buddy? Yeah. Danny, Dr. Fish like super chat. Feeling kind of super. I feel kind of super. Danny. Looking for this motherfucker that calls himself Dr. Dollars. What are you up to, buddy? That was quick, huh? What should we start another stream? And what should we name that one? Daddy do it again? That motherfucker, fishy fish sticks. Fishy fish sticks. How come this motherfucker always make a super chat? Don't ask. No questions. Don't ask. How come Dr. Fish did it again? Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. It's stuffy in here. I had to turn the air off, bro. It's fucking freezing in here, bro. I really did. I had to turn that air off when I woke up, bro. Tube was shrinking. Tube was shrinking, right? Last night, a little fishy was lighting it up with himself. Last night, a little fishy. Yeah, who wants to set me free? Like a genie in a bottle right now. You gotta rub my button. A little flash, I'll pop out. Yeah, you wanna make me pop out? Huh? Dr. Fish. Mo, you want to see it? Danny, what are you up to, buddy? So trying to find my voice and shit. I just woke up. Daddy get a jingle. Daddy get some Kris Kringle. Daddy get a jingle. You know, I got these random channels stopping back. Oh, I see you're still on YouTube. Of course I'm on YouTube. I light it up every day for years. These guys, you know what I mean? Dr. Fish on here every day lighting it up. 7 days a week. Never misses. And today is no exception. Hi! Hi! Babe, more. Like Billy Idol, we want more. Hey, Mr. Anderson, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. 62 years old on retirement, used to do concrete work. I remember you. Believe in horoscopes? No, I don't. I believe in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus. Look, look, say his name and one will appear. You know what I mean? You can't lose with the Lord. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Ooh, get some. Say his name and it'll appear. Blood of Jesus. That was good, though. That boy good. I woke up a little energetic. No, it is. I was tired, buddy. I can't find my Buffalo Bill shirt either, bro. I don't know. I think I blew my nose on it. You ever blow your nose on your Buffalo Bill shirt? Yo, Bill didn't make it. Bill didn't make it. I would you? Because I would. I definitely would. Why is that light so bright? Isn't that light bright and shit? I'd be like, oh man, that's macaroni and cheese on my hat. You know, I slipped yesterday in the kitchen and the macaroni and cheese was heated up and it splashed me right in the face. Like the whole thing. I just closed my eyes in time too, or it would have burnt my eyeball. That shit was hot too, bro. It was all on my face. It really sucked. I hate when they order macaroni and cheese and I'm cooking like multiple things, bro. It messes me up, bro, and I don't have somebody with me because I usually don't have nobody with me. I'm all by myself. I get whatever prep, the scraps, whatever's left over. Never complain, nothing. Just go and do it. Like Nike, just do it. Kind of like the challenge sometimes, you know. I like when nothing's done and shit. I like doing everything. Bought oatmeal cakes and shit. Jail cakes. That's what I call these, bro. These are jail cakes. What you get in a clink. Jail cakes. Yo, pass me a jail cake. Yo, was that a jail cake? How about Kai Cenat streaming yesterday, bro? Millions of views, yo. That guy's awesome, yo. I was talking about him. I clicked on his live stream. That fucking guy made so many super chats, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. That's why don't ever compare yourself to anybody. Just do what you do. You know what I mean? Levels to this shit. He's at the highest level of this shit. I think I should be in that shit that he has streaming university. I think I'd pass and shit. Found out some disturbing information last night. I was studying last night. Sometimes I was going to go live, but I was laying around eating oatmeal cake, studying the Bible all night. Then I fell asleep. I was studying the history and origins of knives and a lot of stuff. I was researching last night. You know, all knives and stuff come from a demon named Azazel. He gave man knives and swords and taught him how to perform war. Azazel also taught women how to put on makeup. So it makes me want to throw all my knives away. That means all knives, swords, weapons, it all comes from that one demon named Azazel. So if you have a knife in your house and you collect them, you got to think about that. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know all knives and swords and stuff came from that demon named Azazel. I don't like saying his name. Jesus, 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 Jesus. But I was researching last night. I was researching extraterrestrials too. Extraterrestrials aren't real. They're demon hybrids. It all makes sense now. I had like vision last night. I know I don't think I'm a crazy guy. I'm not. Like I'm seeing what the world's doing. I was reading Genesis again too, you know, because a lot of people are saying space is fake. When you go into outer space and stuff, it actually turns into another ocean. I know this sounds far-fetched and stuff, but you really need to read this book right here. This book right here has the answers. I swear it does. The more I read this book, the more it makes me want to throw all them knives away. I didn't know Azazel did that. I had no idea. I had no idea, man. I was researching last night, and I ended up on Mount Vermin with the 200 demons. That's what my night consisted of. Then, you know, the United Nations has a base built right there. They're hiding these guys. They're hiding these demons. The governments all know about it. Even, you know, you find it funny, all the governments, they can't agree on anything, but they all agree not to let anybody in Antarctica. You don't find that funny? People thought John the Baptist was crazy. I'm not a crazy guy. I was just researching last night. It's demons. That's why Satan, you know, I told you guys, like I told you guys before, with Lucifer, you know, he was like a musical instrument. That's why Hollywood's perfect for him. Music can control masses of people. That's the one thing that is something for control better than anything is music. Can influence you, can affect your mood. It's perfect for him. It just goes together. You know, the more I was filling in these puzzles last night, I was filling in this puzzle. It's disturbing. I figured out that's why I'm really on Shadow Band too. It's because of his weak ass. Got, what is it, Baal? Weak ass demon. Baphomet sucks. Azazel, weak ass demon. Now they say 200 angels took a pact. I believe it too. It was the 200 of them. They're weak too. They're bound to lose. I tell you what, God has some badass angels though, bro. Not the ones that fell. He has some angels. You know, the ocean's really a prison. When you start studying, I was studying demonology all night. The ocean's really a prison. Hollywood's the wood used to make magic wands, everything. It's all demonic. I can prove it. The aliens and stuff they say are demon hybrids from the Nephilim. See, after even the mermaid legends and stuff, I was researching very thoroughly and reading all night and studying. Even the mermaids, you got to think. Remember, they always talk about the Nephilim in Genesis chapter 6, that there were giants in the land. Nobody talks about the women. What happened to the women? Their punishment was going into the ocean and becoming mermaids and evil spirits. See, I didn't realize this stuff. I filled in a lot of gaps last night because I'm going to become a preacher in the next couple of years. I was filling in gaps last night. Nobody talks about them women, though, where they end up. The daughters of man, they did sleep with these fallen angels. Where did they end up? They ended up in the ocean. Perfect hiding place, too. You know what's unique about the mermaid legends? They happen all in different geographic distributions all over the world. It's amazing. When you get into this stuff, man, it just reeks of Jesus. It all comes back to him, the creator. It really does. He's beautiful. He's worthy of praise. I'd like to give a shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Thank you for helping me last night. He was speaking to me last night. Thoroughly. Then we go live and light it up. There's a verse in Psalms speaks about how you rejoice in the Lord and he'll reward you with the desires of your heart. He's right. There's no lying in the Lord. It made me feel bad about that knife thing I was reading. I didn't realize all knife knowledge came from a demon. They have that movie Fallen with that demon Azazel and stuff. Man, I didn't realize how powerful he really is. Out of all the demons, he's a very powerful one. I believe that's why Hollywood, he was probably chilling with Lucifer and they were like, here, put me in a movie, you know what I mean? And they had him with Denzel and shit, for real. That's why out of all the demons, they pick him, though, in that movie, though, right? He's responsible for a lot, and I didn't realize this, but I realized it last night. I know I sound like a crazy person in a way, but I'm not. It had me out there, though. I couldn't believe what I was reading, the things I was hearing. Man, I was listening to this one guy last night. I never watched a channel for that long, that straight. This guy was good. This guy's a born-again Christian, too. This guy will tell you. I was learning about the book of Jubilees, the book of Jester. I was learning of the book of Enoch. And that's why they take Enoch out of the Bible, because it shows what the demons are doing today. That's why we get a couple verses. We get a verse in Jude about Enoch also. But it's kind of funny, Enoch didn't see death. He was very important, and a lot of his work isn't in the main 66 books, because the regular original Ethiopian Bible had 88 books. Even the book of Jubilees is a very interesting book. I'm going to heaven. I'm going to make it. I'm going to heaven. That's why that Enoch stuff's not in the book. It shows what the demons are. You don't find it funny? A United Nations base is right where let me be quiet. Before Azazel shows up, huh? Weak ass demon. You know, we're here to expose their works. That's why they chose him for that movie. I can't roll with Stephen Hawking. I don't even think space is real either. I really don't think space is real. That one guy, Neil Armstrong, wouldn't even put his hand on the Bible years ago saying that space was real or that he walked on the moon, because he knows he fucking didn't. And he knows what's really going on. That man didn't walk on the moon. He would not put his hand on that Bible, because there's no mocking God. See, I'm a Jesus representative. Yeah, but that mermaid stuff had me out there. Because even in marine biology, it was always sirens. They even say the study of biology comes from demons. Well, it makes sense though, because they were here in the beginning. They influence man. Remember, man's a carbon-based organism. We're bilaterally symmetrical. We're mammalian, amniotic, tetrapodal, sarcopter, Aegean, thick-thowing, vertebrate, cranial chordates. 72 to 75% water. We're perfect hosts for these parasites. You can think of them like that. I was researching. You know, I roll with Jesus any day of the week, though. These guys are weak. I'm rolling with Jesus. For real. These guys suck. That's what it is, too, because he knows he don't want the others to hear the message. They be hiding fish daddy. It's really what it is. Weak ass cherub. They say Lucifer might not even been a cherub, though. Know what it is? Sometimes reading the Bible, guys, you need tools with you. People explaining things and breaking it down and really using the scriptures to do it. Like, you ever read the Bible? Sometimes it's like reading an ancient book, like in a fairy tale. Other than the Gospels and certain things and the blood of Jesus, when you start reading historical things, and even their names are hard to pronounce and stuff. They really are. Like a lot of people read the Bible, or they say they do. They couldn't tell you who the oldest person in the Bible was and how long he lived and what his name was. So you think they could tell you 10 Bible verses or even have a conversation of what I'm speaking about with these certain interdimensional, non-human, demonic entities? It's going to be difficult for them because they never read that book. I got to get that book of Jubilees, though. I need that book. And the book of Jester. And most importantly, that book of Enoch. Even though it's not recognized as scripture because they burned it, guys. They were burning a lot of the stuff, and they had to hide it. Unfortunately, demons can still influence good men. They were burning the pages of it. They can't tell you the world's controlled by 200 angels, and they're still controlling it today. That's really what the Illuminati is. That those bloodlines come from them angels. That never, every time somebody in that family in the bloodline dies, the demon doesn't. It's just transformed into another flesh vessel. They never die. That's why that song, even in that movie Fallen, it says time is on, because it is on their side. Time is on their side. And they even use that demon too. Look, let me go inside before I get struck by lightning. I get struck by lightning, I'm going to heaven though. I don't know, guys. I just love Jesus, and I know he's got. I don't believe we came from apes and stuff. Stephen Hawking saying we're primates, or we're an advanced species of primates going around an average star, like he's been to space and shit. That's why physics is all theories. They don't know. String theory, Big Bang theory, the Darwinian theory. It's all a theory. But with Christianity, with the blood of Jesus, you start seeing Hollywood and Disney and Nickelodeon, all these major corporations throwing up satanic gang signs. It made me a stronger Christian. If it's not real, why are they repping that side of it, though? Why are they repping it? Why do they keep throwing up them Satan signs? He that winketh with his eyes and signal with his fingers is planning evil, the book of Proverbs says. Why they keep throwing up satanic signs? It makes you think how badass the angels really are, though. It really does, because a third of the stars fell. That means 2/3 are still with God. You know, God had probably created angels for this problem already. Just he could send one of them. Probably has a whole army of them. He just could send one to deal with these 200 rogue angels. He really could. Makes you think, huh? Send 200 of them. Even that one place where Jesus says in the Bible he's going to build his temple upon this rock is right near. It's like right near that geographic distribution. Even though this isn't marine biology, comes into play that day because what is it, Mount Hermon or Mount Vermin? I forget the name of it. I have to read it more. But that one mountain's right there. And like I said, there's United Nations base right there, though. You don't find that funny, though? Where there's 200 angels where nobody could go there. You can never see any. You understand? It's just kind of like funny. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? Even CERN and stuff. That's what that's for. They're trying to let them demons in. There's doorways. There's four natural forces that occur on Earth. You have weak nuclear, strong nuclear, electromagnetism, which they're using, and then you have gravity. They're the four major forces that occur on Earth. With CERN and certain things, they're trying to open a doorway. And that's why that happened in Miami, where things were flying in through that airport and the cops were already there. It's probably because they got tipped off. The average cop didn't probably know. But they're opening a doorway. See, these guys have to be let in, unfortunately. I was researching last night. Unfortunately, when you follow the blood of Jesus, you got to know what the enemy can do. And truthfully, mankind's no match for the enemy without Jesus. A demon's smarter, it's faster, it can live longer, it can fly. There's just certain things like it can. We're no match for them without Jesus. They represent Baphomet a lot too, I see. I don't like that shit. It bothers me. That's the Ram and stuff. You get into a Dodge vehicle, you could say hi Baphomet, you could see it. You can turn on Nickelodeon, you see it. Turn on Disney, you see it. They represent that Baphomet consistently. And all he is a demon. Just research it, man. It's disturbing. Yeah, but I found it funny that they used Azazel in the movie, though. Him and Lucifer, probably, like I said earlier, they were probably sitting around. They were probably, well, you're in control of Hollywood and stuff. How come I'm not in the movie? They probably literally were sitting around. It's fucking disturbing. They hate me too. I'm bad for their business. See, with Jesus, we're unstoppable. I think the oldest man in the Bible, I believe, was Methuselah. I believe he lived 969 or 979 years. Another interesting character I was reading about in the Bible was, I can't pronounce his name. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you need help sometimes. That's why it says iron shall sharpen iron. You had Methuselah, and it was the oldest, but then you had, what is it, Methuselah or something. He was an interesting one. He really was. He was Moses' priest. See, I didn't know this stuff. I didn't realize Moses grew up rich, too. Like, they leave this out when you're a little kid in Sunday school or, you're going to a church group. They don't tell you Moses grew up rich. You understand? I didn't realize how rich Moses was. You read certain things, you take that, you don't realize that Moses grew up filthy rich and stuff. I didn't realize this stuff. I didn't realize he even had a priest like that. Who people argue and say that could have been Jesus with him. You really read this stuff, man, it's like, wow. Now I can understand why people spend 5 years in the book of Genesis. Would you? Because I would. Look, God still blesses his boy, though. Look at that. He'll give you the desires of your heart, the book of Psalms says, He knows my heart. My heart's with him. That's why we lit it up before we even started speaking about this stuff. He knows. You can lie to people in your chat. You can lie to people you know in real life, but you cannot lie to Jesus. He knows. The Bible says open rebuke is better than secret love. That's from the book of Proverbs again. That's my favorite book in the Bible. Solomon, too. I was reading about Mr. Solomon. King Solomon. Or King David was another one, couldn't keep it in his pants, huh, David? King David. Bathsheba, huh? Mr. David. Even when Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines, we're reading the book of Proverbs, you got to remember, God wasn't pleased with it. It wasn't a blessing from him as I thought it was in certain things. When I started really researching, it didn't please God. It wasn't a blessing from him. He was kind of pissed off with David and Solomon for the lust that they had. I guess it's just like every other man. It's not just David who's in heaven, and Solomon made it too. So be on my P's and Q's because I didn't make it yet. Good old David. Now, could Daddy get a jingle? Could Daddy get a jingle? That's what I want that super chat to say. Jingle. Or Jesus. That'd be a good one. The name above all names. Taco salad and fucking coffee don't go together, bro. I just woke up. Yeah, this guy, yeah, this channel I was watching last night, dude. That God let me find this guy. This guy's amazing. You want to know about the Bible, man? Watch this guy. I'll show you his channel. You really want to learn the Bible? Oh no, I'll keep it a secret. You know what I mean? You got some copycats out there and stuff, you know? Next thing you know, they're copying you. You know? Got to keep it fresh on these guys. Well, I got to restart this stream, man. They clicked out on me. It's fucking Azazel doing it, that piece of shit. See, I didn't know all that knife stuff. Even makeup comes from him. It explains all these women selling their souls for makeup lines, too. It's all from him. It's all that he's the demon over that. They're like all in charge of different things in our life. I know this sounds crazy. I'm a very logical man, a hard-working man. The more you start studying Satan and his friends, it doesn't throw you for a loop. It kind of shows you how powerful Jesus really is. These guys are a joke. They got to use man. You know what I mean? They got to use man. And man still chooses Jesus over them and stuff. All they got left is that little whack-ass pack they took. I have more power than they do, even as a mortal, because I still can make it to the kingdom. The kingdom they gave up. This wasn't an accident why we're here, guys. We're very advanced compared to other species. I'll start speaking like a marine biologist. You guys will all click out. The Bible says don't love the creature more than the creator. You start studying other gods, some of God's other creations. Unfortunately, they're fallen angels. And these guys are no joke. They're in control of everything. You got to think, after the Nephilim happened and stuff with the daughters of man and stuff, those Nephilim would breed too. In biology, even marine biology, it has a special name. I can't even pronounce it. It's actually an inappropriate name to say. It starts with an M. I know what it is. I don't want to say it because it can be considered racist. But it means hybrids. You gotta watch what you say on here. It's community guidelines. Even the one demon's in charge of Bohemian Grove. That's another thing. Let me chill out though, but there's one of them that's in charge of that. That's why the elite of the world go there. But there's one that's in charge of that geographic distribution. It's disturbing, man. A lot like to say Lucifer was not just an anointed cherub, he was a seraphim also. Because in Ezekiel chapter 28, it shows like they're speaking of the Prince of Tyre. It's like a double reflection. But if when you're reading that double reflection, you read the text, it says, you were the anointed cherub. He's speaking as if he was Lucifer. You understand? Ezekiel chapter 8, or Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 18. Yeah, 28:18, excuse me. Ezekiel 28:18, definitely, Alex. For 200, Alex. Ezekiel 28:18, definitely. Photographic memories kicking in. Definitely. Definitely Ezekiel 28:18. Definitely Isaiah 14:12, 14. For real. 14:12 through 14. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. That's from that movie Rain Man, remember? Definitely. You guys gotta like that stream, man. They all clicked that on me. It's okay. That's why the demons use music, though, because it can influence anybody through different artists, different geographic distribution. It's perfect for mind control. the more people listen to that hardcore rap or hardcore rock, they're gonna go act it out in real life. It's gonna become them a little. It's perfect. Them demons are smart, unfortunately. So I can start seeing what they're doing. I don't like it. I know I have certain little things in my life that I gotta fix. I'm working on it. Biatch. You guys ain't gonna understand though. That's why Jesus keep blessing me. People can't figure out why. No, 2 super chats are important. Would ya? Cause I would. Yeah, I definitely would send another one. I would. Yeah, I would. My adversaries crumble when we rumble. Oh, it clicked off on me. I ain't taking this fucking Neuralink shit either. That is the mark of the beast and shit. I believe Mr. Musk is introducing the coming of the Antichrist. I don't believe it's him, but I'm not taking that stuff. It says run to the mountains, guys, in scripture. Because it's when shit hits the fan, it says run to the mountains. That's where the fuck I'm going. I don't know what mount I'm going to. It ain't going to be Mount Vermin or whatever. We ain't going there. We ain't going there. You know what I mean? You know, we ain't going to that mountain. Scientist would. Let's think about it as a marine biologist would. You know when I was saying CERN earlier and how they're opening portals, and that happened in Miami. Did they have the wands? Were they scanning for electromagnetism that day? When that happened at that airport? I guarantee you they were not scanning for that. They should have been seeing if there was electromagnetic fields. They have wands for that. I guarantee you Area 51 is high in that energy also. It's not for when they say alien hybrids and crafts and Area 51. No, I guarantee you it's a fucking portal. Pull out them wands. All them people you see go out there, none of them are pulling out that wand. They're not using science. I guarantee you it's high in electromagnetism. It'd be the perfect portal. Again, there are 4 natural sources that occur on Earth, and that's one of them. And it's going to be higher when you change your geographic distribution. It's going to be all over the world. Think of it as like a signpost in a way. It's a perfect portal where they can punch through into this world. I got the power. And his name is Fishnik. I smoke a flower. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's out there with me? have to be at work till tomorrow night either. Pretty easy shift. Pretty easy week this week, bro.
2 or 5.
5 o'clock.
All right, look at your schedule.
Streaming, babe.
Just asking a question.
Trying to light it up for the third time. We did 2 already. Ready, look. Yeah, I've been collecting demon knives. I didn't realize that shit. But you got to think, if that demon had knowledge of knives and stuff, it really comes from the Lord. The Lord created him. It's like forbidden knowledge in a way. The knife's meant to cut something. It could be made to use as a weapon to hurt somebody. I guarantee you, a lot of people since man was created have died by the way of a knife or a sword or a stabbing weapon. Quality. Snap. Who's out there with me? Tubular. Tubular. That means all music comes from the devil, too. That was his job in heaven. That sucks, doesn't it? Every song I'm listening to, man, they're all in on it. They all probably signed contracts in blood and everything, man. No wonder music be putting you in different moods and stuff. It's like you're letting that demon in your house. That's what people don't understand. You're vulnerable. Playing that music, you're letting them right in your house without even knowing it. Probably never even heard this kind of talk before, but it's the truth. You're going to start acting out those things you hear in the music. It's bigger than... I don't know how to say it. It's messed up. Now, could Daddy get a jingle? Could Daddy get a jingle? Daddy gets a blink blink. The good news is we didn't wake up broke. Start pulling out these wallets and be showing you Jesus does exist. He got his boy blessed. I'm gonna wear good clothes to work tomorrow too. I can't do these clothes anymore. I'm gonna start dressing differently at work. I'm gonna wear that Terminator shirt. I had to wear that shit the other day too, bro. It's alright.
Just throw it.
What?
Just throw it.
Be it. I don't want to just throw it. You gotta catch it.
I'm not gonna catch it.
Big ass horse. She's a big mean ass Clydesdales. Is somebody take care of her? What are you guys up to, man? Hit that button. We only lit it up twice. They come in threes. They always did. Come on, bro. The P. Give me my money in stacks. Yeah. Get 'em, Jesus. Unstoppable. It says, blessed are those who believe. I seen money, but baby, I got to get more. See. It's out there with me, man. Let's get these super chats rolling. I appreciate you guys. It's what it's all about. Is lighting it up. 3 light ups a day keeps Uncle AdSense away. Danny. 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 Danny hit super chat button so Dr. Fish can blast off again. Danny. What you guys up to? He's out there with me. Danny. Where Happy Hot Dogs go? Clicked out? Found some socks in that storage unit, boy. He pulling a Danny. That's what it is. Found some socks. Tube socks. Old Spice gentlemen's. I guess I always been a gentleman. What are you guys up to, man? About to smoke one and do a slow spin. Rush me. I'm gonna take me on. I like this song. I like this song. Remember, super chats always come in threes, guys. We gotta smoke these guys. I was gonna stream last night and shit. I knew I could have lit it up. Like I could have already did it though twice. You know what I mean? I would read it, relax. The job gets me. You don't have to chase something like YouTube when it's always there and you're gonna light it up every day anyway. You don't have to chase it like that. You do it when it's convenient for you, kind of shit. Last night, Daddy needed a little break. That's all it was. I just woke up too, real late today. Be up all fucking night. Well, the good news is, man, if I'm up all night, we're gonna make way more than 2 super chats today. That's the good part. You know what I mean? Yeah, not bad for just waking up, kid. Nah, see? Still half asleep. I'm still half asleep. I want to smoke a little bit. I like smoking when I first wake up and shit. I literally did. I've really been up long enough to eat and shit. Go live and light it up twice and shit. I'm shooting for 3, but I'm slacking right now. Don't got that spunk yet. Not awake. I will. Wake up, fishy. Waiting for the analytics to go up from yesterday. It's the end of the month, guys. We got today and tomorrow for our AdSense, guys. Make them super chats. This is the last day of the month. Second to last day of the month. This is it. This is it. This is the end of July. We're at the end of July. We got today and tomorrow, guys. This is it. Yeah, this is it. It hasn't updated yet from yesterday. It should update any minute now. I got it calculated, though. It should be updating in the next hour. That should go up, that $10 super chat and whatever Daniel Berry did yesterday to that 275 plus these two. That number will go up. So basically, we need like another $10 one to be all the way up. We'll reach that Spartan 300 number. Getting closer. Actually, no, we wouldn't reach that number, even with a $10 one. Be close, though. I seen Seth commented on a video. He used to send me $20 super chats. I like that guy. Seth Wayne. Seth Wayne got big bucks. It was $20, Seth. I remember that channel. They come and go over here. Let's go smoke. Put out the vibe. Chase these super chats for that 275 number. A lot of new knives. Or it could be one new knife. You can buy the buck 110 automatic for $270. Beam me up, beam me up. I can't really see the chat, guys. All I see is happy hot dogs. He's a good man. Big hot dog. That's what he had for dinner, hot dogs. Big one. I gotta go study later, and I'm gonna be a preacher in the next. I'm gonna take all my money and go rent a building somewhere and just start preaching there in a white suit. For real. And take my hat off. Everything. Just white suit and the Bible. I think I make way more money than I do even now.
Oh, I saw a stupid tree here.
Other than being like a fantastic cook, I could be a preacher in real life. I'm not scared to talk in front of people in a suit and tie yelling. I'm not even trying to be vociferous right now. As a preacher, you can be vociferous. It's one of your weapons. A lot of people can't speak in front of groups. This isn't a college setting where you could hide behind your paper that day. You understand? A lot of people hide behind their papers. Then when the problem comes, what are they going to do? Write a paper about it? You know what I mean? Back down, down. I like this song. Beam me up, beam me up.
Moving.
It's okay. What I got going for me is I have a photographic memory, and the Bible is an easy book for me. Some of the names are difficult, but after you get it, you get it. It's all recite. A lot of people can't recite things like I can. Not even close. Guys like me can't quote. Like if we were studying the way I'm supposed to be studying, I couldn't quote 20 verses from John or something. I could quote the whole book.
The fuck? I hate
Word
this
for
game.
word.
I'm this person's only kill and my shit froze.
What happened, big cupcake?
My game froze.
Big old game
And then
froze.
I died.
Big ass butt. That's what happened. She got big ass butt trying to freeze her Fortnite. Mom got big Fortnite looking butt. The bills are all due and shit. Doesn't that suck and shit? You don't live in mom's basement and shit. All the bills are due. For real, yo, ask your mom if I could come live in her basement. Tell her I got experience as a basement dweller. Da, 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 da. Mary Jane. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. It feel alright. Dr. Fish be getting stoned reading the Bible. You know what I mean? With the what? Lo, it's one of God's plants, baby. I got dominion over all the plants. And the animals that creepeth and flieth above me, remember? Your brother, remember? It's the act of being sober and vigilant, as Peter was talking about. You're not sober and vigilant when you're smoking marijuana. Be sober, be vigilant, because the adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Sleep with that book. Fishy Jane. Coffee's all cold again. Damn coffee. Guys, gotta hit that button and stuff, man. Let's blast this off. Another super chat. We're like the man. I'm almost the man right now. One more, the man. One more, I'm like the man. Ian. Ah, big one too. Old Yeller. We got Old Yeller yesterday. Yeah, what's cooking for dinner? I ate some tacos earlier. I woke up and made tacos and beans and every. You know, that's I forgot. I'm like a chef in real life. I could just wake up and make anything. That's the beauty of being me. Do it for a living. Broke my heart not to go to work today. All I want to do is cook and have a good time. Cooking to me is fun. I enjoy when I'm busy and, I enjoy when there's no prep. I enjoy the challenge. These guys are paying me a decent rate and shit. And it's not supposed to be fun. And I enjoy it and I give them 100% every time I'm there. Even if I'm a little tired, half speed, I'm an excellent cook. But I'm caught up on sleep. I'm motivated and I'm ready to go. I'm gonna go kick some ass tomorrow night. Had a light week this week because I needed it. I swear I worked that job probably more than everybody, consistently over time, and it catches up to me sometimes, no matter how great I am. I'm a little older too, and it does catch up to me, where because I won't sleep and I'm always chasing. Like I come home, I'm chasing a little super chat or whatever. But in real life, I take my job very serious. It's the most important thing in my life, other than Jesus and my big cupcakes. I'm a blessed guy. I know people probably don't like me or whatever. They don't even know me. You know what I mean? I dress down even at work and everything. You know what I mean? Take me across the sky. So I was in Illinois. Who's out there with me? Danny. Danny got big bucks. Danny got big bucks. He does, boy. I'm telling you, Danny. I'm looking for this mother that calls himself Danny Dollar. Yo, I'm looking for this motherfucker. Danny Dollar. Is there a paper clip over there? Let me see that pen. This thing ain't fucking working for me, dude. I'm sick of it.
There's a paperclip over here. I just don't remember where I saw it.
So what are you guys up to? We gotta look.
There's one on the laptop for the longest time.
We gotta look for Danny. I want to talk to Danny. Danny got big bucks. Danny got big socks.
Might be in front of here.
That's why you get all them storage units and stuff. Send Danny all the socks. Send him used socks. Yeah, I only used them once. Open your mouth. Open your mouth as I use it. Meow. Come on, man. Like, what is wrong with this thing? Tubular. Yeah, you like big tubes? Yeah, you guys gotta hit that button, bro. You gotta smoke these guys. It's the end of the month, guys. Then we can take it easy the first week of the month. Whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's what it feels like when you light it up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Danny got big bucks. Time is it? 9 o'clock? Damn. I literally slept all fucking day, bro.
I woke up at 1 o'clock and fell back to sleep.
Oh. It's out there with me. No, give me no, tonight. Guys, hit that button, man. Who's out there with me, man? Let's smoke these guys. I fell asleep yesterday, guys. Sometimes Dr. Fish needs a break. Not often. I'm tired. Night to night. Oh. Danny. Looking for Danny. What's up with my phone today, bro? Come on, man. It's like they want you to watch ads, and I don't like that. Whoa. Oh. On tonight. Danny. It's out there with me, man. Kick it with me. Smoke these guys. These big old spoiled these whales. And somebody big ass butt. Yeah. Oh, I'm not teaching tonight. Sometimes I just go with the flow and stuff. I don't want to sound egocentric. Well, see, with Jesus and stuff, you're unstoppable. You don't need to teach. You just need to know when you follow Jesus like I do, you are unstoppable. You will be blessed as if you want to stream and light it up, it'll happen for you. You want to be the best at your job, you will be the best. You will be unstoppable. No weapon shall form or prosper against you. You understand? Blessed are those who believe. Satan sucks. Remember this. Struggling in life, it's because you're not putting him first place. Do you rep him? Rep him. And I'll help you. You will struggle in life. Something will be missing in your life. With Jesus, there's nothing missing. The only thing missing is Satan's ass on a milk carton. Because he's missing out of your life. You understand? Remember that. Oh, let me find my little thing. Oh. You want Satan's ass on that milk carton. Because you better be missing out of your life. Remember this shit. Unstoppable. I forgot my things. Damn it. Ryan and basketball. Say you play basketball? That's messed up. Basketball is probably created by a bunch of demons. I'd be seeing the satanic signs they throw up in basketball, even soccer and other things. I guess a demon could give you abilities in sports. It's not just music. Music's a better influence. It can affect everybody, even in their house, with them spells playing. That's why they call words. You go to a spelling bee, they call it spelling because words cast spells on you. I don't make it in life because I'm dumb, guys. I make it in life because I have Jesus. The righteous fall down 7 times, but we get up. Trust me, I'm not perfect. Neither was Moses. You know, he wasn't perfect. He murdered a man out of rage. You know? That's why Michael and Lucifer were arguing over Lucifer's body. Or, excuse me, Moses' body. Satan wanted his body. That's how important Moses was. Lucifer even wanted his body after he was dead. He wanted to set it up as like a little shrine where the whole world comes and worships Moses and they don't worship the Lord thy God. That's why still to this day no one knows where Moses' body is buried. You know that? God didn't want anybody to know because they'll come and worship Moses, and he's very important in the Bible. He doesn't want to be remembered like that. People crying and praying to him and stuff. And, you know, if it's there, it's going to be a shrine. And God knows this. You know how I know? He said he wouldn't leave me comfortless. He would send upon me a comforter. And you're hearing him speak right now. Never comfortless. I can see it. I love the Lord. Can you guys tell I love the Lord? I'm rolling with him. I hurt my back today too, man. I don't know what the hell I did. Oh. Guys, grab your Bibles. Ezekiel 28:18. I'm going to learn tonight. Turn to Ezekiel 28:18. Then we're going to learn who Ezekiel was. We're going to learn when he was born, when he died, and we're going to learn 3 important things he did. So anytime somebody ever asks you about Ezekiel, you'll be able to tell them when he was born, when he died, what his parents' name was, and 3 main important things he did in his life. Who's with me? Danny. I heard Danny got big bucks. Danny got the big bucks. Like Satan's not even hiding anymore with these logos and things he does. You know, there's a good preacher, Billy Graham. Billy Graham's in heaven. Unless he lived some sinister life that I don't know about or something. Because Billy Graham's going to heaven. You cannot speak about Jesus like that and not go to heaven. I swear to you. Billy Graham made it. I'm telling you. Billy Graham's up there chilling right now. He really is. He got it. It's Billy Graham night in heaven too. He got the opera Sunday night. They let Billy speak a little while. He preaches in front of the 24 others and the living creatures right before God's throne. It's Billy Graham night in heaven. You get to talk about how he made it. How much of an honor it was to serve the Lord when he was alive. How he used his voice when he was alive as a weapon to get people for Jesus. God bless Billy Graham. It's Billy Graham night in heaven. I can't watch basketball and stuff. You're throwing up them signs, bro. For real. I've seen that Baphomet and stuff, bro. I'm not stupid, bro. He that winketh with his eyes and signal with his fingers is planning evil. Those are certain things, bro. I'm not saying everybody's evil. It's bigger than basketball, brother. They're everywhere. They're into everything. You don't think Satan would appoint his people in the highest places, in the best hospitals, the best police stations, in the CIA? You don't think Satan would have his people everywhere? Of course he would. But remember, God has his people too. Kind of outnumber him too. You know what I mean? We kind of outnumber that weak ass cherub. Tonight, we're going to piss on the son of petition. I'm on that Jesus mission again. Remember the son of petition too. It wasn't Lucifer. That's why I'm pissing on him too. At least you next. And your little friend Azazel and Baphomet. Open your mouth. I'm gonna line them all up. Give them that Jesus smack. Line up so you can be unstoppable and talk shit to them. It's not provoking them. They can't do anything. There's like this light coming off of me too. When you were born with a secret agent. You really were. You were born with that angel. We battle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. Really listen to what he was saying when he wrote that. Principalities are evil spirits. That's what we're dealing with. Listen, that we battle not against flesh and blood. Okay, they're not flesh and blood, so they're principalities. They're evil spirits. Danny got a big hot dog. What? Danny got a big hot dog. I need Danny. I want to need a super chat right now. It says bala. That's what we need. We need a super bala. Can I get a bala? That's what we need right now. I need bala. I need that. I need that. I need to see that, bro. Bala. This chat looks a little dark right now. I need a little light of mine. I need that super chat to shine, you know? Yeah. I'm unstoppable. Yeah. Danny got big hot dog. Danny got big hot dog. He got bigger bank account. Call him big bank account Dan. Ain't that right, buddy? You're probably a blessed guy in real life and don't realize it. You're probably chosen, brother. It's probably why you're here. You don't realize you're supposed to go to heaven. That's probably why you're here. You're gonna make it, Dan. I'm here to remind you. We're going together. We're on the Jesus buddy system. Two of us are gonna go to heaven. Remember that. It's called the Stream In Jesus buddy system. So you coming with me? Ain't nothing wrong with winning. It's beautiful there. Live forever. Actually, you really read about it. The New Jerusalem, Danny, it's on Earth. It has measurements and stuff, which are outrageous too. They really do. You coming to New Jerusalem with me, buddy? Even if we're the least, it's like I'm trying to get you into a club right now. Even if we're the least in heaven, we still made it. Come on, bro. For real. You'd rather be the least in heaven before you burning, smelling like sulfur. That's what brimstone is in the Bible, brother. It's sulfur. That's why they say it smells like that. And if you're really burning and stuff, you'll be breathing that stuff in. It'll hurt your lungs. They leave out that part. While brimstone will affect your breathing. I guarantee you they're gasping for air in hell. Because fire also eats oxygen. That's why, man, I'm not going to burn. I'm going to make it. We're going to make it, Dan. You're coming with me, bro. Those happy hot dogs. Narrow is the gate. They thought John the Baptist was crazy. Danny, you want some wild honey and some locusts? Hey, Dan, you want some wild? That's what's for dinner, guys. Wild honey and locusts. You can call me Fishy the Baptist tonight. Yeah. Tonight I'm Fishy the Baptist. Yeah, I got some leftover wild honey and locust. Are you guys hungry? You want some wild honey? Oh, I forgot to get them chairs. Some neighbor, not some neighbor, a real nice old lady gave me some chairs. I'm gonna grab them from her. She's a really good lady. I just don't like taking stuff from old ladies sometimes because I don't want to take from the elderly. I want to give to them. So I always call them ma'am or sir. Respect your elders. Happy got a big hot dog. Happy got big hot dog. You guys gotta hit that button. I'm gonna smoke these guys. Gotta light it up. 2 super chats isn't good enough. This guy's got my mouth wet. Now you gotta get my nipples wet. Who's out there with me? Who's gonna open the mouth for me? You guys want to read the Bible with me? Should be going to like a Bible study right now. Should be like ending the stream, jumping in the shower, going to a Bible study till like 11. Starts at 10. You know what I mean? I ain't out here. Trying to join like a Bible cult. You know what I mean? Yo, who's out there with me? Dr. Fish gonna grow up to be a mean asshole man too. Watch. Talking about Jesus, now he's going to heaven. I'm telling you, unstoppable. I joined the winning team. I joined this Jesus army a long time ago, and like even in the last 3 years, like this commitment towards Jesus, my life took a major turn. I'm really winning, and I'm gonna continue to win. It's more than chasing money. Money will leave you feeling empty sometimes. You could have wallets filled with it. If you don't want to feel empty and you chase Jesus, you're always full. You understand? And you're unstoppable too. You just win at everything. You use the bathroom. You know, you got Angel Gabriel with you, try to whispering in your ear, "You're only a man." I got a message. Gabriel said he got a message for you. Serve Jesus. I know. I got a big. What are you guys talking about? Your hot dogs too. Bunch of hot dog chat. I got a hot dog chat. That's what I get stuck with. Guys are sword fighting in the chat. Guys are fighting with your swords. What do you guys got? Flesh swords? That's why guys trying to toot my skin flute. That's what it is. Trying to toot my skin flute. You know what I mean? Fucking guys are playing with their skin flutes in the chat. Got a streaming sympathy going on. A lot of sympathy. I can't even say that word. Yeah. Fuck out of here. Hot dogs. We got 2 little hot dogs and shit. Look, you fucking guys hung like Oscar Myers. I got a little Oscar Mayer. That's what it is. Can I get that little? And that's what we need, a light up with a little hot dog in it with a rat. A little rat. Want Danny be the rat too. Who's the hot dog? If it's Happy Hot Dog, Danny's the little rat. It means Danny's taking the hot dog because he's the little rat in the super chat. But whoever the wiener is, that's the question. I could see it. We got one yesterday with Danny as the little rat. Danny's hung like a rat. He hung like a rat. For real. He looked like a little rat treading water for 3 days straight. collapsible rib cage, tail for stabilization. Can hunt bats in complete darkness using the whiskers on their face. I could see you, little rat. Yeah, I see you, little rat. Can dive down to 10 to 15 feet and hold your breath up to 45 seconds. I can see you, little rat. Typical mammalian characteristics, you little rat. You have a respiratory system designed to breathe atmospheric air. You're endothermic, warm blooded. You give live birth. Milk producing mammary glands to nurse. You know what I mean? Yo, fish, you sound like a fucking robot. It's out there with me. I'm gonna chill out and shit. I start sounding robotic and shit. You got milk producing mammary glands to nurse your young, Dan? Grab your nipples, Dan. There's a female of your species. That female in your species would be called milk producing mammary glands to nurse your young. Even in dolphins, and like, for example, their milk's like mayonnaise, brother. It could be almost 50% fat. It's 10 times the fat content as cow milk, dolphin milk. And the colder the water they swim in, the more higher it will be in even protein and fats. Because if a baby cetacean born in cold water will come as a shock to them. That's why the two underlying needs directed in seasonal migration in cetaceans and aquatic vertebrate is locating a suitable place to feed. You understand? And to give birth. Do I deserve to live? My brain feels foggy today. I feel a little foggy today. Oh yeah, to your wife. You miss. Who's a little rat? Where's my little rat at? You guys gotta hit that super chat button because we gotta smoke these guys. Yeah, that made me sad last night. That all night knives and swords and shit come from a demon named Azazel. That's fucked up, bro. Fucking demon knives. It can be used for good though. Yeah, you guys gotta hit that button, man. We gotta smoke these guys. I got some love for this up. Come get that ass sweat. Ow, meow, 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 meow. Danny, he's got a super chat and he knows how to use it. Not even a little bit. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Maybe four. Maybe four. With the shot. Yep, Gary with boy. I got out there, boy. Chill, shit. No outlaw mortals. Bow down, something to bring yourself. Outlaw mortals. I'm backing up. Me. Outlaw mortals. The maid's on vacation, huh? Went far before you, biatch. The power to reach. You guys gotta hit that button. Who's out there with me? Who's out there with me? My adversaries rumble when we crumble. I told you, I'm unstoppable. I think I'm kidding or something. I ain't kidding. They call me Ute. It's a Ute break. Okay, cash, yo. Fast, yo. Fast in the fast. All these guys, yo. He said, take fast, yo. Come on, bro. What's up with this fucking phone, man? Bow down to something greater than yourself, fish. Yeah, my adversaries crumble when we rumble. Man, it's this Fisher belly. 250 belly. It's in enemies. Who's out there with me, guys? I'm busy right now. So I gotta get the rent money together. Rent's due, and on the first. Remember, we don't live in mom's basement. I gotta get the rent money together. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting the rent together. It sucks, dude. This bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah. What are you guys up to? Yeah, I'm trying to get this super chat. Tell them super chat till we die. No bitch, no play. I'm trying to. I gotta get the rent money together, bro. That's what my life consists of. Fucking chasing money, for real. And this. See, and this. See it? Look, get off my Bible. You know what I mean? That's what my life consists of, bro. Money, money, money. For real, sometimes, bro. Fucking sucks. Get my rent money together. So what are you guys up to? What are you really up to? Trying to get my money up. Trying to be like Daniel Barry. Trying to get that Danny money. Trying to get this Daniel Barry money. Look like I sell rocks. This is that shit. Look like a rock dealer. And the sad part is the channel's at a few $100s too. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Blessed or unblessed? Look. You're unstoppable with Jesus, dude. I'm telling you. Just learn anything from me. Learn that. Ain't that great? Daddy just... Daddy get a jingle. Daddy get a jingle. They thought I was crazy. I started pulling out these wild... I got to cash this change in, too. It's like $200 in change. Says me why. They're so smart, too. That's that part. Smart. Yeah. Yeah, all right. God, I didn't realize I had this on me. Is this really going to help us? I don't know how much this is. Mussolini. I'm streaming with that Danny Ini. Fucking Dr. Fish streams like he's Mussolini. Fucking Gaddafi. Who's out there with me? Outlaw Fishy. Biatch. Danny. Who's out there with me? I got my mouth open and I'm ready. I got my mouth open and I'm ready for that light up. My mouth is open. I gotta go pay rent, man. It's fucking rent, son. Who's out there with me? With us. Put my... For the fishy, here he comes. Hey, it's the two gang fake. Yo, who's out there with me? Kick ass, bro. Fast, yo. Yo, who's out there with daddy? Ain't nothing changed, guys. Yeah, I'm really my fucking yeah. That's a picture of my buddy right there. I've been trying to cheer him up all day. He's a little blue. Then you got this one. There's my other buddy. He's everywhere. He's like, yo, Fish. You gonna have fun tomorrow night? It's not supposed to be fun. Fishy till we die. Danny, hit that button. Oh, we gotta help these guys. It's only a C notes and stuff. You got C notes, Danny. You got big bucks. Yeah, Danny. Nobody will remember in the morning. At least we already lit it up, though. That's the beauty of it. We already did it. That's the beauty of it. Isn't it beautiful? Like how you see a sunset go down. It's beautiful. I need some sock money myself. I was thinking of joining the sock squirters. Yeah, how much? Yeah, dude. That's what it is, bro. Might have to join. Yeah, I might have to join real quick, bro. Tubular.